Tube Ubers, what's happening? Big Felon. Y'all already know the channel, man. Do me a favor before we get started. Smash that like button. Share this video to somebody you know, man, and tell them to subscribe to this channel, man. Cause Felon with Firearms, we doing good things, man, for the people, man. Now let's get to it, man. You know, today we here to focus on South Carolina. So we ready to get this process up for you guys, man. I did a little reading over last night. It seemed like fairly feasible for you guys, so let's get to it. Let's get to this information. South Carolina, of course, you already know I'm gonna give y'all the penal codes. I'm gonna give y'all websites, links, all that. Oh, and for those of you guys who have not joined my membership yet, do so, because all videos are only being uploaded to the membership program. All 4 videos only in the membership program. So if you're watching this South Carolina video, it's in the membership program. So kudos to you. But all right, here we go. South Carolina, handgun privileges lost for crime of violence, including serious drug trafficking, restored by pardon. Penal code 16-23-30. Vote in election of office and office both while incarcerated. So while you're incarcerated, you lose those rights. Voting in office upon release. Office after embezzlement by General Assembly vote or by pardon. That was kind of confusing, so I gotta, of course, do our digging with that. And it says, yes, for non-violent offenders who serve prison sentence and are not subject to state law, firearm disability, felony DV offenders after 2 years. So you can have your rights restored. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna start this research. We're gonna look into these penal codes. So I'll meet y'all at the next page. All right, let's go over here to see what the qualifications for South Carolina are. Community tab. Here we are. South Carolina. Loss of restoration of civil rights and firearm rights. Alright, so firearm. A person convicted of a violent crime may not possess a firearm or ammunition. South Carolina Code Administration 16-23-500A. Handgun rights are lost upon conviction of a violent crime. And it says that these rights may be restored by pardon. Okay, so let's go down to pardon policies and practices. The governor has the authority to grant reprieves and commute death sentences, but all other clemency authority is vested by the state, the statute, and the probation, parole, and pardon board. So in order to have your gun right privileges restored to you, you have to contact the probation, parole, and pardon board. The board has 7 members appointed by the governor to 6-year terms, 6 of whom are appointed from each of the state's 6 congressional districts and 1 at large. The board chooses their own chair. Okay, so let's look at eligibility. Probationers are eligible to apply for a pardon upon discharge from supervision and payment of restitution. Parolees are eligible after successful completion of 5 years under supervision or discharge from supervision, whichever comes first. And it says that no pardon application will be considered until restitution has been paid in full to the victim. Okay, so let's go over and check out the pardon, probation, and parole board information. South Carolina Department of Probation, Parole, and Pardon Services. Applying for a pardon. To apply for a pardon, the applicant must submit a complete pardon application along with a non-refundable application fee. This application can be requested either in writing or by calling the SCD PPPS Central Office. The contact information is as follows. Okay, so that is here. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go add that to a tab for members only. Let's get back over there. Alright, pardon application overview. The pardon application has 3 components: written letters to support, information from the applicant, payment and application fee. Alright, so this is where you can just find general information about the application. But I'm going to take you directly to the pardon application so we can briefly look at that, and then I'm going to get this information up to you guys for you to get it taken care of. Okay, how to apply for a pardon. 3 components: written letters of support, information, and application fee. The application form must be completely filled out, signed, and dated by you, the applicant. Be certain to complete the general release of information section, application, and have it notarized. So you have to get this notarized. Restitution refers to money ordered by the court and parole board to be paid to the victim or victims. If during the probation investigation process it is discovered that restitution is owed, a deadline will be issued for the applicant to pay all restitution. A civil judgment order for restitution does not remove an obligation to pay the restitution in full. If restitution/civil judgment is not paid by the deadline given, the request for the pardon will be denied. So make sure you guys pay that restitution. Okay? So there's a $100 non-refundable application fee. The fee must be paid in the form of money order, cashier's check made payable to the South Carolina Department of Probation, Parole, and Pardon Services. Alright, they give you a mailing address. They got some definitions. The pardon fact sheet, they give you definitions of what pardon means, guidelines to determine eligibility. Just giving you information whether you're on probation, on parole, whether you are inmate. They're kind of laying it out for you. Then here we are. The board decision shall be the final determination of pardon eligibility. Civil rights restored upon pardon. A person shall fully restore all civil rights lost as a result of a conviction, which shall include the right to 1. Register to vote, 2. Vote, 3. Serve on jury, 4. Hold public office. I'm looking for where it says commonly asked questions. Well, they got you commonly asked questions, South Carolina Department. Here's the application itself. Let me go back up real quick. Reason for requesting a pardon. And this is where you would, ask for your gun rights to be restored, your Second Amendment. All your personal information, address for the last 5 years, employment, list of all your convictions, pending charges or federal convictions, out-of-state convictions. You would answer that. Your support letters. They want to know, please list all that apply. Have you been discharged from probation, supervision, and restitution paid in full? I'm a parolee that successfully completed 5 years under supervision. I've been discharged from a sentence without being on probation or paid restitution in full. Have you previously applied for a pardon and been rejected? General release information. And yeah, this is your application is pretty short. This is dope. So you would then, of course, submit this application, mail complete application and fees and 3 supporting letters to the South Carolina Department of Probation, Parole, and Pardon Services. I believe it was services, but probation, parole, and pardon here. And you would just wait for your response. So I'm going to get this uploaded for you guys. And in the meantime, I'm going to head back over to the other channel. South Carolina, there you have it. So, you know, ready to get all this uploaded for y'all. Addresses, links, applications, everything you may need, man. So, I get with y'all when I get with y'all, man. Much success on y'all journey.